Hello.
Hello.
Hello, guys. We're so excited to have you here.
We're here now, and yay.
That's completely understandable. So this is Miruna, and my teammate here is Nikola. We are 19, respectively 18, and we work at Le Journal des Jeunes, which is a youth-led newspaper, an online one. And we are super excited.
Très bien.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of these.
Okay, so if you can tell us a bit about yourselves to our readers, it would be amazing.
Sure. So we are Citi Zēni. Today for the interview, it's 5 of us. Well, one of us is working in the other room on some music right now, so he could not participate. But yeah, we are an eccentric pop band from Latvia. That's in the eastern part of Europe. It's a very small country, but a very proud country. And what else? So our music can be described as if you take a can of soda, you shake it up really well, then you drop it on the ground, and then you suddenly open it. That's how we sound. At least that's how we think that we sound. All across the room, all across the wall.
We're supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
We're trying. Right.
Not funny, fun.
Fun.
Yeah, fun would be a better word to describe it. But yeah, what else? I don't know. We play neo soul. We play around with rap. We have some elements of jazz in our music and funk,
rock music,
rock music, and yeah, and altogether it makes the thing that we are, which is
the pops. Okay.
So we also wanted to ask you, how did you first meet and how did the idea of this band came along?
Oh well, that's a good question. So we met up 2 by 2. First, it was me and Reinis. We had our previous band called The Citizens. Yep. And then we had a crisis where we had to split our ways with the previous band members, and we had to find some new ones. And that's when Jeunes and Krišjānis joined. Well, and then we had another crisis when we again had to switch some other members of the band, and then Dagnis and Robert joined, and finally we met up for a songwriting camp, kind of with the setting. The idea behind the camp was either we write something good now or we just switch careers. I don't know. In Latvia, fishing is a pretty big thing, or forestry. Fortunately that we didn't split up, that we met in that group particularly, and it has been quite the journey since. Yeah.
It's been 2 years.
2 years without fishing and without forestry. So
we've been forests, we have been.
Did you go to this songwriting camp with the sole purpose of going to Eurovision, or
No,
was it along the way?
No, not at all. I think that the first songwriting camp that we met up for, it was in March of 2020. And actually the first 3 camps that we did were, the only purpose of them was to write an album in Latvian, which we finished and we released it last year in the end of October. We have the Latvian Grammys this weekend, and we're very anticipating that. Yes, we're nominated for 4 nominations. 4.
Really?
It's a bunch. It's really a lot. And and then once we were wrapping up the album, wrapping up the album. Yeah, then we thought, what's next for us? And that's when the idea was born. We should try writing music in English, writing lyrics in English, and writing some new music. And we met up for the first camp to do that in the summer of last year. And then we did another camp. Then we understood that, okay, so we also have some ideas for songs in English. And only then we decided that, okay, let's apply for Supernova, which was the national selection. And now here we are. We're going to be going international to Turin, to Italy.
Yeah. Fly away.
Also, we wanted to ask you, have you ever expected to win, and how did the actual idea for the song came along?
Yeah, we never expected to win, I think.
Yeah.
We
Till
did
last
go.
second.
Yeah, we did go with a mindset that we're going to do everything in our powers to make it an interesting enough performance so that we could win, but we never expected it. And as for the creation of the song, well, I'm not going to even say that it's a short story because it wasn't. It's not a short
It
story.
never is.
Yeah.
Your drinks.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Make
So
some salad.
initially I saw the first phrase on a T-shirt around 2 years ago. A friend of mine who's a vegan saw it. It was a similar phrase. It wasn't exactly word by word, but I thought to myself, okay, this is pretty cool. Wrote it down, and then when we did the songwriting camp, in the last day of the songwriting camp, literally in the last hour, we thought, well, fuck it, let's try to write another song. And one thing led to another, and that's when the analogy of being green is sexy came to be. And that's when we created part of the song. And then on the second camp, we did the second version of the song, which was completely different. That's when the second verse was written.
Yeah.
And then we understood that we want to apply with this song for Eurovision. So we rewrote it again, and we created the third version for the song.
Yeah, so it would fit for Eurovision stage.
Exactly.
So more energetic.
Yeah, more energetic, because the original version, the second version, it was more laid back. It was a little bit sexier. But now we thought that, let's go full on.
It's always best to do that. So you didn't expect to win, but did you ever expect to like blow up on social media, or like was it one of your aims to be like attractive to like social media and the online medium?
Yeah, so we might seem old, but we're not. So we understand the power of social media nowadays. I have a computer. It's huge. No, but if in all seriousness, we were very deliberate about how we wrote the lyrics, meaning that, but we did write them not for attention on social media, I guess, but rather for Eurovision, that we knew that in the first 10 seconds of the song, we have to say in one sentence what the remainder of the song is about. And I think we succeeded with that, and then it blew up in social media, and that's been pretty cool. I mean, people are so creative. We've seen animes created with our song. We've seen fan art in different styles and whatever. There are over 7,000 TikToks. Actually, today we were sent a picture as well.
Just today.
Yeah, like this one. Yeah.
With us. It's amazing. It's so cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I think that the message was good enough for people to start talking about it, and there are a lot of things that really the song touches upon, a lot of serious matters, like environmentalism, sustainability, then also censorship in the context of Eurovision. Is this a song that should be censored or not? Is the wording profanity, or is it rather a satirical comment about the society around us? And all the stars aligned in the right way, and it has been quite the journey so far. So did we expect it? Maybe not really, but we were very well aware of what we were doing from the get-go. Yeah.
Also, we wanted to ask you, do you have some kind of expectations or a plan? How would your performance in Eurovision look like?
Huge!
Yeah.
Huge! Well, we are currently developing the performance, and there are going to be changes from the finals, how we did it in the finals. There is one explosive change, I would say, which will be very cool. But yeah, I mean,
I don't even know about that.
no, energy-wise, an explosive
energy-wise,
change,
yeah.
an explosive change. But yeah, there will be some changes. We do not want to limit our energy because I think that that was our best asset in the finals, and we're actually having a lot of fun while performing, and I hope that we will manage to keep that going until May when we go to turn, because that's the main thing, at least in my opinion, that there's the music has spoken already maybe prior to the Eurovision, and then in the show, if people see that you're having fun, if they're smiling, if they're tapping along to our song, then great, then we've done our job correctly. And how we're going to do it, we'll have to figure out.
You'll see. You'll see.
So seeing that you are already prepping for like your big performance in Turin, what would you say is the most fun or funny thing about your Eurovision journey so far?
Pants.
Pants,
Definitely pants. Yeah. There have been a lot of incidents, but that was the best unplanned accident that we've had. Yeah. So in the semifinals in Supernova, Krišjānis did a move called banana split, which means that he did the splits, and unfortunately his pants were not ready for the splits. And so they tore apart on national television. He was in the middle of the stage. The banana part came next. So yeah, that was the funniest thing. And then in the finals, we created pants that were so over-engineered that I think you can even see in our finals performance that we were so happy that they didn't break.
Non-believers told us it's not possible to make pants like that.
But everybody said that, but
we designed them ourselves.
Also, when we are talking of Eurovision, do you have like some Eurovision songs of this year do you like, or some previous year that you really love?
Yeah, I think that for this year we already have some favorites of our own. For me, no comment, just Channel Slow-Mo. I love the performance of that energy. It's Spain's entry. She's great. She's wonderful. She's professional. She's the European Beyonce. Awesome. Awesome.
I could go with the...
I do have a crush. Channel, if you're watching this, I'd love to meet you.
Ooh. I say. Eat some salad with her, and then later maybe.
Okay, other favorite Eurovision songs. Let's not make this a dating show. We could, but should we? That's the
so yeah. Okay, Subwoofer would be one more act that we loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, we're really hoping that we could create a mashup one day, meaning that it would be named either Eat Your Fruit Salad
or Give That Pussy Banana.
Yeah, give that
Just mix okay.
I did not expect this. I did not expect that.
So touching up on that, how do you guys feel about the censorship issue in Eurovision, and what are your like feelings about that, and your thoughts, and your like, is it going to be censored or is it not?
Yeah, question in the right place.
Yeah. So as you could notice, we're not unfamiliar with joking around and having fun. And in our opinion regarding censorship, it's a very serious topic in our opinion, because ultimately censorship is an extremely powerful tool, right? We see it being used in a lot of areas nowadays, especially today, considering what's going on in the world. But mate, no, but okay, fine.
I'm just on the.
You can apply it in different ways, and in our opinion, if it's okay to show visually on stage over-sexualized content, why is it bad to say a word? What's the difference between them? Because ultimately, are all Eurovision viewers maybe they can't see that the content in Eurovision is often over-sexualized or maybe even profane, you might say. And in our case, it's one word. We know that it's going to be censored, but we're going to leave that space in the song empty for a reason, because our goal is to see if the public is ready to perform together with us. And we're going to ask everybody in the arena in turn, as well as people at home by Twitter or by Instagram, tweet the word at the right time, shout the word with us on stage when it should be there, because ultimately by the rules, we're not able to say it on stage. We are able, but we're not allowed. But there's nothing about the audience. There's no point about audience not saying it. So we'd be happy for them to perform it together with us.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I guess I hope that people understand that this first sentence, it is an idiom, it's a paradox, and at the same time, it's extremely on point in our opinion, because it does tell you about the whole song. That instead of meat, you should eat veggies and pussy. Why not? There's nothing bad about it. It's tasty. Somebody enjoys it. I enjoy it. Many people enjoy it. Why not?
But dude, not only people have to know this, and they don't know. The Eurovision itself knows that it's all about a pussy, man. Have you seen the logo?
Yeah, the logo of Eurovision was announced. It's literally like this. And another thing about the green room this year, it's literally bushes and
it's green.
And it's green, and everything about it is right. So I think that Eurovision gets it, and we hope that the EBU will be supportive. Sound of beauty.
Eurovision 2022.
Also, speaking of music, we wanted to ask you, are there any musicians who inspire you, or is there like a dream collaboration for your band?
Yeah, there is. The dream collaboration, I think that it's collaboration. Collaboration. Okay, but Pablo. Collaboration.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, our dream collaboration would be definitely with either Bruno Mars or with Anderson .Paak or with Silk Sonic, with both of them together. They are artists that we respect a lot. If we would be talking about realistic, in the sense that they're still playing and alive and together. If we're talking about unrealistic collaborations, something from the far past, I don't know. I think that it would be so epic to put us on the same stage as Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, with their dance moves, their energy, their arrangements of the songs, and then 6 white guys in the middle of it all. It would be so cool.
Do you remember when we used to eat our salad? If you're talking about arrangements, I would love to collab with Justin Bieber on concert.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. Oh, in the case of Eurovision, Daddy Fred, for example.
Yeah,
that would be cool. So.
Awesome.
Like outside of music, is there any like special interest or hobby or something that connects you guys, or maybe something that individuals of the band have?
Well, there's one thing that connects us all, is that we're Latvian. That we're boys. But yeah, I guess if there would be an interest that really combines us all,
Or vibe.
Yeah, our vibe does connect us. The same applies to also our love for music. And thirdly, I think all of us like dogs.
Yeah.
But
all of our differences unites us. No, that's the thing that is.
Yeah, the fact that we love dogs, that's what unites us the most.
Yeah.
Actually, there's also one more thing.
That's a fair thing.
I like playing board games, then we
That's true.
Board
We
games.
love board games.
All the boring games.
All the boring games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite board game to play together?
I love Dominion.
Dominion.
Yeah, Dominion,
Dominion.
that's a great one. It's a card game where you have to. I can't even explain it. It's a card game.
Deck
It's kind
building.
of deck builder, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
deck
no
builder, yeah.
relation with the minions. It's Dominion.
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 Yeah, and
Dominion.
then what have we played altogether? There's such a long list.
There are many party type games. No?
Yeah, we do play a lot of party games. We played Monopoly together, most of us at least. That was
That's the best party game
Code
ever.
names.
code names as well.
Codenames.
Yeah. Then Catan. Catan was fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, most recently, there's actually a Harry Potter board game, which is awesome. It's fun.
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, but I mean, we usually gather up in smaller groups and then we play games. I know that you have poker nights as well.
Yeah,
You
no,
could call it a board game.
I have card playing nights with one game which we play only in Latvia.
Oh
I've
yeah,
never
Zola. Yeah,
I've never
Zola.
seen anyone play it outside Latvia.
Yeah.
It's called Zola.
So ultimately, if you want to get us to a party, tell us that board games are going to be there and we're going to come. we love them. That's the best way how to spend our free time.
Well,
Not exactly the best.
But
Okay, so what is your like ultimate goal in both like Eurovision and also like after and beyond this competition?
We have one dream altogether, and that would be to have an album released by us that would be in English with a huge label on it, made in Latvia, that somebody outside of Latvia would actually listen to.
yeah,
That's the dream that we would have.
everybody outside of that.
yeah.
Everybody.
included.
Everybody outside of, well, I mean, somebody at least, that would be great, because that's our objective for Eurovision, that we see it as a platform in which we're participating, but ultimately it's a way also of promotion for us, and we feel ready to release an album in English. We have our second single approaching a finish line of some sort, you could say. We have a lot of songs that are half finished, and now the work has commenced on doing that. So yeah, that would be our collective dream.
And also there's a dream about Guinness record.
Yeah, we have a dream about setting a Guinness record, and we really hope that you will help us. But we have a very specific record in mind.
Yeah.
That in the night of semifinals in the Eurovision, we want to set a Guinness record for the most consecutive words "pussy" tweeted at the same time.
And after that, we want to break it. We want to
Yeah,
break it.
and then we want to break it at the finals.
That's a dream.
We don't dream small. Start immediately at the top. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Also, at the end, we want to say thank you for your time and thank you for joining us in this interview. And also, at the end, do you have any kind of special message for our readers to share?
Yes. So there are two messages that we want to share. In any situation, peace is always better. So let's hope that that situation in the world resolves itself very quickly. And then on a less serious note, think about the environment, think about the sustainability, think about how to make yourself better. And if you get to eat some pussy along the way, we're happy about that.
That's right. That's right. Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you so much for your time. This was amazing, guys. We are like
thank you really much.
Thank you for having us. And sorry again for being a little bit late. Yeah.
it's no problem.
It's okay.
We are
Okay.
going to vote for you and watch you in Eurovision. So good
Yeah.
luck with
Okay, thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us then. Cheers.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.
Oui,
Au revoir.
Ça va. Où est la pisserie? Ça va. Mais pas où est la pisserie? Toi, ça tu vois. Où est la piscine?
Should
Où
we
est la
continue?
piscine? Que bassin.
Bye.
Bye.